of photography in criminal investigation is a very important part of the investigative process. The first forensic photographers were in Europe in the 19th century, photographing inmates and criminals in their cell. Near the end of the century, French photographers and felons Tertullian developed a methodology for photographing criminals through the pros and analyzed and compared, which turned out to be the first actual mug shots. Toward the end of the century, the invention of the motion film by George Eastman and the color film by James Maxwell made the use of photography in the field situations practical. The first forensic photography department was created in the University of Lausanne in 1903. People have been taking photographs of the crime scene since the final was invented, realizing that photography could be a powerful tool in investigations. With the use of pictures of the crime scene, it can vastly improve the outcome case-by-case basis of photo evidence inside. It provides accurate representation of the object portrayed in any crime scene. Next, surveillance photography has many benefits in investigation. It is said to have aided an officer in identifying the physical location of criminal activity or formulating a great plan for serving search warrants. Nowadays, it is used in banks, convenience stores, personal homes, properties, malls, car lots, and traffic intersections. Like on television, you see the police use these stakeout vans equipped with highly electronic hearing devices and high-tech camera surveillance. They usually have a person outfitted with either a hidden camera, microphone, or video recorder on the person sent into a situation where a possible drug purchase is being made or such things like a prostitution ring being uncovered. It is such a good use of equipment knowing that any time, any place, you or anyone can listen to a videotape without even knowing it. By simply having surveillance cameras in downtown Boston when the bombings took place, two brothers probably would have gotten away with it. But by having multiple cameras set in place, the FBI and the police found that the suspects tracked their environment movements as to when and where they made the drop-off of the bombs, and able to identify them in a matter of a couple of days after the incident. The use of military drone or spy plane is also such a great aspect of the use of photography in criminal investigation. Though it has been said that drones are not used in the U.S., Americans, some of us know the real answer, that drones have been used to gather evidence in an investigation. Flying high in the air, where you can detect them, are the drones capturing your every move. Like in Iraq, the drone will search an undercover enemy conducting terroristic acts, taking various videos or pictures of illegal activity, by using them as evidence, and if when needed, in a court of law, to bring a terrorist group or an individual to a halt. Most of the time, used in a war zone, drones are equipped with special guided missiles to take out the enemies. They are caught doing terroristic activities with special guided activities. After a period of time, the use of photography, surveillance techniques, and gathering all of the intelligence can make it to where terrorists were to pay to speak for their actions against the Americans, forced by using fantastic firepower as a board to take out the targets, without them knowing they were even there. There has been many successful high-value targets taken out in Iraq and Afghanistan due to the use of surveillance and photography of drones used today. Finally, police and other areas officials have now been authorized by the UFFA to use drones in certain cities. Today, there are about 81 companies together that have permissions to fly surveillance drones in the U.S. airspace. Those include police departments, government agencies, and universities such as Cornell and Penn State. Numerous states were considering and some have passed legislation regarding the use of drones. Congress has ordered the Federal Aviation Administration to change the airspace rules to make it easier for police nationwide to use domestic drones and the drone use has had many accusations of violating our Fourth Amendment rights on many accounts, and Congress is now trying to incorporate the legal use of drones for civilian surveillance. It helps greatly in the military zones of war, such why we can't use them for our protection. In conclusion, from simple crime scene photo, criminal investigation, and the use of surveillance by military and government officials today, field of surveillance photography has greatly aided us in the fight against terrorists in their own backyards. Here's my tip.